Hi, welcome to the live stream this morning. So I'm going to be channeling Archangel Raphael, and Raphael will give messages for the week ahead. So I'll go into it. And as usual, the links for my websites are on the description. So that's for groups, one-to-one sessions, 5-minute transmissions, shamanic protocol. And there's also Ivan's website as well. And Ivan does very deep energy clearing. So he does some remote one-to-ones and remote group clearings as well. Um, and Yes, I'm just going to let Archangel Raphael come in and speak through me. Hmm, hmm, hmm. I would like you to know that what I'm seeing at the moment in the energies is that there is a lot that is going on around really being in your power. So it is not necessarily a time to be with people in a way where you are trying to make things happen, in a way where you are trying to be very much in the energy of wanting to be in one way or another compatible. It is much more about going inwards at the moment, finding deeper aspects of yourself, your own connection to the light. And what I will say generally is that it is not about trying anymore. It is about letting go. It is about allowing the right things to happen. So, what will happen is that as you go deeper within, you will automatically be drawn to the right people and places. So, as you go deeper and deeper, there are people, places that you will feel a deeper connection with, a deeper level of connection, and also a sense of energy exchange that is very much about the light of oneness, a strong sense inside you that certain connections will give you a lot of good energy, a lot of light, a lot of information as well. That is very cosmic, that is very aligned to the light of oneness. And then you will feel automatically that perhaps certain places, people are no longer resonating. So it is very much about allowing yourselves to go deeper, not getting in any way attached to anything around you, because some of the things will fall away. And as they fall away, new things will come in. So that is my first message, that don't be too involved with the world. Let things come to you. Let the right things find you. And you may even find that as you go deeper, there may be certain places that you have never thought of going, and they come into your field of vision, that they suddenly come in and light up. Such as a particular place in the world you have never been, or something else that you would have not considered yourself going to. I will say generally it is this sort of time. I also would like to share that nobody here is really feeling that good at the moment, and that is really because earth energies are rather heavy. The earth energies right now have really come to a point where there is literally a lot of light, but also a lot of dark energy coming up. It is both. And the dark energies are really very much at the forefront at the moment. And the light is coming in and it is really making a difference. It is clearing, it is bringing the right information in. But at the same time, there is a lot of dark energy that is actually clearing. And because of this, you may find yourselves feeling a bit tired, a bit like there is so much going on, a bit annoyed at times, a bit like something isn't right. And what I'm saying to all of you is don't fixate on what is outside of you. Go within And at the same time, go into a place within yourself where you are able to really feel what it is that you are here to do, what you can contribute to what is currently happening. So it may be, for example, by going within, you have a very strong feeling inside that what you are able to do is communicate something, or that you are able to do something else. So it is not that I am saying disengage from what is happening in your life and in life in general. I am not saying simply focus on your inner landscape and do nothing else, because you are all intrinsically a part of what is going on in the world. You are all part of it. You are all here for a purpose. You are not simply here to be with yourselves only. But what I say to people is that when you go within and go deep, you find your purpose within each situation you find yourself in. So if you are having a lot of conflict with family members, if there is a lot of dark energy in your family at the moment coming up, you will find that as you go within, you will have a sense of what you can be doing. Perhaps you may be guided to go deep and work on the ancestral line and clear it on behalf of yourself and everyone involved. Perhaps it may be something else, something that is more practical. But what I will say is that you will find your part in what you are experiencing on the earth plane. So it is really about going within first, accessing deeper parts. And I want to also share that it is important to know that all of you have certain things you are agreeing to do in this incarnation. So you all have your own contracts, agreements with people, places, situations. So some of you may have made a contract to help in a certain area of life. Perhaps to help young people, to help people perhaps who do not have homes. Perhaps you have a contract to bring light into a certain area of life. Perhaps it is a contract to do something that is connecting in with something that has been misunderstood by many people, like mental health. But you will all have your own contracts, agreements, the things that you know a lot about on a soul level. And as you go deep inside, you will start to activate these contracts. And when you do, you will have a sense of purpose that is going to take you forwards in life, take you to the right people and places. So I am saying to all of you, go within first, go deep, ask consciously for any contracts which are ready to start coming to fruition, to be activated, contracts which are ripe and ready. So you may have contracts which are within you, which are not ready yet, because you are not ready, the world is not ready. But you can ask for the ones which are ready to be fully activated. And it is good for you to know through this, you will know what to do. I also will say that when someone is very much in need of information about their lives generally, and they have a need to ask many questions by going within or by going to someone who is able to access this kind of information, it is always a sign that there is something that has not fully worked its way through yet. But once something has worked its way through, you will no longer question what it is you are here to do. You will feel it so strongly. And those of you who are already in this energy, you will know what I'm talking about. That where you have a purpose in life, you feel it so strongly that it is like something that takes you forwards no matter what. And this is the sort of energy that is ultimately about your true light, your true purpose. It is an energy that is coming from within you. It is an energy that can't be put out by others. It is an energy that has its own type of current, its own type of flow, something that is a lot deeper than the mind, something that is beyond what you are going to find on the earth plane. And I would like all of you to know that when this is activated in you, it is a very good sign. It is a sign that something has actually worked through you, something has already cleared. Because when these types of energies are activated, it is a sign that you are actually ready to start playing your part in restoring something on earth. Whatever it is, perhaps it is to do with a loved one, a health condition that they may have, someone you are related to. Perhaps it is to do with something else. But whatever it is, when you feel this energy through you, it is really a sign actually that actually you are in a good energy, that there is something very positive coming through, that perhaps the heavier emotions have been transmuted, perhaps feelings of hopelessness, feelings of disempowerment. And I will say one more thing about this type of energy, that when it does come through, it does actually take you to greater things. It leads to expansion. It leads to bigger things generally happening. And it will always ultimately create positive energy for you. That is what I see. I have one more thing to say about this, and that is many of you here question who you are. You wonder who you are at times on a level that is very deep. And what I mean by this is that you may wonder if you are able to do the things that you are perhaps feeling yourself to be able to do. And what I will say is the only way to actually really be clear about who you are on all levels is to experience it. So it is only once these contracts activate, once you start playing your part, that you will truly know on all levels who you are, that you will experience it. So the part of you that is very much on the earth will really know. And this is when you start becoming much more in your power. It is when your personal power increases. And after this has happened, it becomes like this, that you become like an unstoppable force in life. When you are really at this level where you feel something inside, and then you start to actually play your part, the part you are meant to play, there is something that happens, and it happens for each and every person. And it is then that you really come into your own, that you become the person that you know yourself to be inside. And once you start having this experience, it brings a lot of joy, but also good energy into your life. So, what I will say is some of you are already here, but others here, you are looking forward to this time. You are looking forward to this happening. And so, I would like you to know that this will happen soon for all of you. So, that is what I would like to say about this. I have one more thing to speak about, and this is very much about how much you are able to give to people in life generally. So, when you are here on earth, if there is a part of you that will always be in need, and it will be that after a while you will no longer notice that part, because as soon as you have a need, it will be met. So there will be a part of you that has a need For example, to be given food, to eat, to drink, to do certain things, to receive certain things. But once you have gone within and you have fully mastered these things, you will not notice these needs because they will be met as soon as you have them. So once you have cleared any issue up connected to these needs, it will be automatic. So after a while, this part of you that always has a need, that has one need after another, just won't be noticed. It will automatically just be satiated through life, meeting its needs. And this is a very basic part that needs to be worked through first before you are able to really feel well inside. So, those of you who feel that you always have a need, remember that it is most likely that this part has not been met and there are things to clear. But once this is done, it is automatic that these needs are met. And then there is the part of you that is very much about being on the earth plane in order to do something, to give something to life. And when you are in this part, and when the part that has needs is automatically satisfied, you are able to have an impact on life in a way where you are making it better for everyone. And through this, you automatically receive. So you receive a lot back from being in this part. And it is through this your life improves, that you expand, you grow. And as you do this, you start to really feel that life is good. And you become a part of life in a way where you benefit life and life benefits you. And when you are able to do this, it is an experience that is like no other. It is satisfying beyond measure. And there are some people who get very stuck in certain parts of themselves. So the part of themselves that constantly needs, that constantly wants to take or receive, constantly is in need. And then it starts to become something else altogether. And what I would like you to know is remember, there is nothing that will replace the feeling you get when you are in the part of yourself that is able to give something to life. And there is nothing that will give you as much abundance as this part as well. So when you find yourself going into the part that is in need, and then you start wanting in some way or another to try to meet your needs, but in a way where you are not going into the light and clearing issues and then allowing your needs to be met. But when you start going into other energies, your life will never be as good. It will become much more about something else. So, this is a reminder that it is really the part of you that has something to give to life, the part of you that already feels satisfied, satiated, where you feel your needs are met automatically through life and you would like to give something. You it is this part that ultimately takes you forwards. And it is also this through this part that your life improves. And I would like you to know that when you are really in this part as well, you will find yourself feeling inside a sense that life is really good, it is worth living, but it is something that you can really enjoy. So, this is a reminder to all of you. And if you are already in this part, but you are not feeling this inside, then I will say revisit the part of you that has needs and go deeper and see which needs are not being met. Go deep into the energy. clear what is necessary. So the part of you that has needs is satisfied automatically through life, that your needs are automatically met. And once this part is fully restored, then giving will be a joy. And you will find as you give, you receive, that it will be automatic. You will always receive as you give. That is all. I have no more to say. The week ahead will generally be a good one, a positive one, and it will also be a week where you may find yourselves feeling at times a bit like life is going in the direction you would like, feeling positive, but also a sense of things really working out. That is what I see. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, so thank you everyone for listening, and yeah, wishing you a really good weekend and week ahead, and lots of love to all of you.